Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another PGR reaction. Today we have Initialize. This was requested by Ferex in the comments of the last video, and a few people wanted me to get to it, so I'll be doing this one instead of the newer songs like I thought I would, just because people seemed interested in this one. And also, who am I to argue with another Haloweak song, especially the early days, and I'm still interested in hearing a few more of those, so I see this as an absolute win, and without further ado, let's go! Ooh. Interesting way to start out. It's one of those songs I can't really tell where it's gonna go. Those like slow burn ones where you're just like, I'm feeling it, but there's this latent interest. I have to figure out where it's going to evolve to. The name for this one definitely feels right. It feels like something is booting up. It fits really well. Double time the rhythm. I like that it's a swing rhythm too. That's really nice. It feels really good. Ooh, ooh. Okay, we're officially booted up. Things have initialized. Great vocal chop there too. It sounded really nice. Slowing it back down. Great pacing. This whole song so far, it's carried itself through from start to current time really well. Nothing about it feels too fast or too slow. I guess it's not really a swing, it's more of a shuffle. I don't know why I said swing. Dude, still. What a great song. And again, perfect title. I really can't get over how appropriate the title and the way that the song is structured and feels, the whole flow of it feels like an initialization of something. It feels like something turning on, booting up. The song starts with that like inverse swell and it just kind of brings you into it. And then it stays subtle for like the entire first half of the song is pretty subtle until it gets to that like double time rhythm and then you get into that shuffle. Again, I'm still not sure why I said swing. I guess you could probably perceive it as a swing, but it's definitely more of a shuffle time in that rhythm. And that in itself is really cool too, because like that bridges a gap when you do a shuffle or a swing even. It's kind of like a pseudo bridge between a standard 4 and then the double time rhythm that you hear. So like having this act is sort of like this gapped bridge between the two, but it's also played in its own section after that. It's like it's pulling you back down. It gives you the energy. It takes it away a little bit, but it doesn't remove it from the song, and then it shifts it to reintroduce it later, and that just keeps your brain kind of constantly going in and out of like, okay, well, are we going to be starting up here, or are we going to go back to the original slower time? How is that going to function and change the feeling of the song overall? And it really does change the feeling of the song. Shuffle isn't something you hear too much, especially in EDM, really. Like, yeah, sure, it's there, but it's not constant. It's not like a super common thing to go for. So that's a really unique approach, just to have that there and utilizing it in this way that feels like it's kind of a bridge between the slower rhythmic introduction and then that double time portion that they also throw in there. So it just acts as that glue, and it's really cool. And the fact that they end with that too, it ends with that shuffle time. So you're sitting here like, are we done yet? Have things fully picked up? I thought that one spot, it was like, oh, we're fully initialized. Here we go. Let's go get the song going. Let's get the energy running all the way to the end. It was going to end strong, but it didn't. And it actually pulled itself back down a little bit by reintroducing that shuffle. And that's really cool. Just again, the structure of this one, just the rhythmic handling of this song is really cool. And to me is the most unique part of this song. Sure, it was really neat. It had some cool synth stuff going on, just some light little, like, it really felt like something that wasn't quite fully actualized. It really felt like everything, all the aspects of the song, all of the features that were in it, all of the approaches that were being done weren't like fully coming to term. Like they were all just kind of ideas sprinkled out through the whole song. Nothing felt like Haloweak in this song was like committing really hard to any one idea. And you can kind of appropriate that to the whole concept of the song being something that's starting up. You know, like if this is supposed to be a theme to the very beginning of the song, like an actual startup song, the introduction to the credits or whatever else, like just something that's supposed to feel like an introduction in general, this is perfect. The name fits perfectly. And I feel like that was the entire like inspiration for this song, was just, hey, we need a song that sounds like you're just getting into something, and Haloweak was like, bet, and they did that. Unlike the last one we listened to from Haloweak, where it felt like that style was a little bit more locked in, this one also had that feeling that things weren't quite figured out in Haloweak's mind. Like, that could be a part of the song's intent, like I said, but also it might just be the fact that Haloweak wasn't entirely sure what sound to use. That could have been aiding this song in that way, where it's supposed to sound a little bit new, a little bit fresh, like you're not sure where to commit. That committal hasn't set in your brain yet, even as the musician. So you're like, okay, I don't know what sound I'm going for. Let me play around with a few things and kind of throw some ideas out there, but really commit to none of it. And that is just really cool, and it fits perfectly for the intent of this song, which again, I assume has to be some sort of a title song, and probably the first one in the game, knowing how early these showed up. But I think that's really the bulk of what I want to say for this one. I think that's pretty simple and really straightforward, but really that's kind of the core of this song's value, is simple, straightforward, a little bit lost, but figuring itself out by the end, and never fully committing to that like giant finale you would usually get during a song, because it's really not the point here. So really good job from Haloweak on this one. I have adored hearing all of these earlier songs. They're so cool to hear this different sound and different approach to music. And obviously I'm definitely interested in hearing more if anybody else has some earlier songs that I have yet to listen to, but also I do plan to be getting to a few more recent ones, because there have been a few that have come out. Like Abyssal Circuit, for example, came out like a couple days ago as of recording this, so I'm sure I'll be getting to that one either next or the one after it. So if you want to see me get to those or anything else, you know how to follow and support me, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!